Hello everyone, this is Prashant. Welcome to the channel. So yesterday we saw the post request, right? Today we are going to do two things. One is post and delete, how to use it. Next one is how to get the data from the files. Okay. So now let's start with the put request. So that also is same like a post. So first of all, what is the difference between post and put? Post is to use the create a new data. Put is to use update the data. Suppose we have three data, right? Like username, name, and email. Suppose you want to change the name or update the username, means we need to use the post request, put request, not the post request. Got it, right? So I'm going to copy the same code. Same code. I didn't do anything. Same code. I'm going to paste. And you guys know this is the put request. So I'm going to change the put request. Put also have a data. Okay. So put also has the data. And in this place I also want to change the put. Okay. See here. That is the only change we want to do in the here. Okay. Cool, right? Now go to the test case. So previously we have a create user. So now what we need to do? Now we need to do the update, right? So I'm going to copy the same things up to here. I'm going to copy the same. Okay. Simply paste this. This is what? This is update, right? Update user. Now I'm telling change the Prashant to Prashant K. Okay. So my full name. So for this user. Then here I want to call the put method, because previously the post method, now I want to call the put method. So and I want to verify it's a K or not. Okay. Here, so you want to understand. So previously I used 201. Right now you can ask, here also 201? No, it is 200, because here I'm not anything creating new. I'm just updating. So I only want the success from the response. Okay. I'm going to run right now. We'll see what happens. There are 3 test cases right now. See this? Right now it got failure. Even I don't know why it's got failure. Now we need to debug why it's got failed, right? So let's check. Okay. So first of all here, what issue? Like 404 is like client side, our side issue. So if I give a general user, means I don't know whom I need to update, right? Whom I will update. I don't know whom I will update. So now I want to give which user I want to update. Actually I told you, right? ID. Okay. So now I'm coming and running. So this time I will go to the user number 1 and I will update this user. So going to run it. See, all 3 got passed. Why? Here I'm going to create the user database. Here I'm going to update that one person. That one person. See this? That person is updated under Prashant K. Right? So now go to the delete. So what is the delete we will do? So the delete is the same. Okay. So I'm going to API client, copy the same code. I didn't do anything. You guys can't want to remember. I didn't do anything. Only thing is this is a delete. So see this now simply it's happening, and delete don't have data. So you want to simply send the end URL, and if I remove data, means here also I don't need a data, and this is a delete request. That's it. So this portion is over. Now come to the test case. So now I'm going to create a simple use case. Same, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it here. For this one I don't need a data. So the same thing, I don't want to send the data, because this thing is I only want delete. So I'm deleting the first user. Keeply understand. So I'm deleting the first user. Okay. And I don't want this one, because here if you delete the user, means there is no user inside your code. So it's waste of time to verify. Okay. So this is next one. What is this? Delete user. See this, right? This is how the in projects once you set up the framework, everything you are going to add is, it makes very easy for you. So you don't need to think about the entire framework. Okay, now it's got failure. We want to understand why it's got failure, because it's I put see this one kind of syntax errors. So but when you're getting an error means you want to understand what the error, missing a requirement position argument data, because previously I put need a data, so that's why the errors came. Now I modify into delete. Now it will pass, I hope, we all hope. Cool, right? Now we got deleted, the response is empty, that's why the response is empty, and it has 200 as a pass. Okay, now this is the basic things we want to know. The create, like get the user, create the user, update the user, and delete the user. So these are the scenarios, like 200. Now you understand, right? When we want to put 200, when you want to put 201, those things. Okay, now come to the next portion. Like this is the high level. Okay, so if I create a user every time, what will happen? The same Prashant or test. Suppose this is the unique ID, means you cannot create a same user test every time, right? So you want to update. Okay, so another thing is, in real time we cannot keep the test data in the code. It's wrong actually. This activity is a wrong activity, because this is a hard code data. So we don't want to hard code, we want to study somewhere. So that's why in the data folder I create one JSON. If I open the JSON, see here, this is the new user key. In this I have 3 parameters. What are the parameters? Name, username, and email. Okay, now first of all I don't want this one to create a user. I'm commenting this, but it will fail, because what I want to do, I want to read the data. So for what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the confirst. Okay, so in the confirst I'm going to, what I want to do, I want to read this data, right? I want this data. So how to read that? So for that I'm going to write def load user data. This is the method. Okay, but this is a fixture, so I want to give the fixture like Pytest dot fixture, because this is the fixture value. Okay, so if I mention the fixture only, we can use in the code. Okay, so now where is the data? The data is in this data folder. Okay, so I need to find that path of the file. So I'm going to find JSON file path. Now understand clearly. Another thing is, where this file is, this is in OS. So for that I want to import 2 things. One is OS, another one is JSON. So I'm going to implement os.path, and I want to join. This path will take the root of the project. Okay, from the root, first thing is os.path. This is, I want to take the directory, direct name. So which direction? The wherever this file is, double hyphen. Okay, see here, file. Then in which folder? Data folder. What is the file name? The file name is what? Test hyphen data.json. Now you got right. So this is the root of the file. So I'm going to join the root of the file slash data slash file name. So this is the, right now I have a path. Next I want to get a file. I want to open the file. Where it locates? It locates in this location. Understand here? This location as JSON. I'm giving you some name. This is not mandatory, but giving a name is good. As name. Now I want to read the data. How to read the data? JSON dot load. I want to load which one? The file I'm creating right now. I want to load it. Okay, if I load only, then I want to return the data. So right now the data is loaded. I have all the information. The new user is a key. In the key, I have all these parameters as a name, Prashant, username, Janyud, email, this one. Okay. Now come to the test case. In the test case, I done it. I commented it. Right now I need a data. So for that, first thing I want to read the data. From where? User data. I want to read from where? What is my file name? Method name? Load user data. So this is the user data. It is returning. But in this, what I want? I want new user, because it has all the data. In real time, one test data has so many keys. So I'm going to read load user data. Then see here, why it's showing this is not defined. This guy is saying I don't know where it is, because this is a fixture. So I want to give this fixture to my method. Okay, then only this person will understand this is coming from confessed.py file. Because it's a fixture. Okay, now see this. Now the error is gone. Next one, I told you before what I told. Every time I want to update the email, because I cannot give a same email. So for this I'm going to create a email, like unique email equal to, I want to create an email. So how to regenerate? There are a couple of methods. I am going to use a UUID. So UUID is one of the predefined methods. It helps us a lot. Okay. So I am going to give, this is the if I put means I am going to call the method. So UUID, this ID as UUID as 4 method. This is, it will bring the overall. That's actually the UUID is 16 digit. So I don't want 16 digit. I simply need a 8. So if you want 16 also, you can put it at gmail.com. So what will happen? Even I will show you. You will understand. Print unique. So if I print means you can understand clearly. Okay. And right now you want to understand clearly. I have a new email ID. I have a data in the user. So right now what I want to do? I want to update the email in the user data. In the user data, there is a key called what key? Email key. In the email key, please update my unique email. That's the matter, right? So we want to update. I have all the data from the JSON, but I don't want to upload this same email ID every time. I want to find the unique every time. In the unique, change the unique to the email. Now user data I can pass to the post request. Okay. Right now I'm going to run this. You are going to see. See here. This is the ID which is created. See this? This is the unique ID. So if I run again, see clearly. Next time when I run, this is right. Every time this email ID will be unique. This is how the project will work. So we want to do the unique email ID every time. So here we can run n number of times. Even all the years of regression it's running also, it won't fail, because every time it is creating a new email ID and it's creating the post request. Okay, cool, right? So tomorrow I am going to teach you. I am not teaching you. First of all, tomorrow I am going to take the Git. I am going to upload this project into the Git. People who are watching this video, you can simply clone the repository. I will give you all the basic commands, because tomorrow only I am going to push this code into the Git. So simply you guys can clone and reuse this project. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like and share to your friends. Thanks for watching.